The heartland of America braced for impact as a potent storm system swept across central Illinois on March 14th and 15th, 2025. This wasn't just another spring shower, this was a tempest capable of unleashing nature's raw power. From farmlands to Chicago suburbs, unease settled as skies darkened and winds howled. The National Weather Service issued a dire warning for tornadoes and severe thunderstorms. Warm, moist air collided with a cold front, creating a recipe for meteorological mayhem. As the storm gained momentum, it was clear this was not a time for complacency. Families huddled together, seeking solace in the face of the impending onslaught. Schools and businesses closed early, sending everyone home to safety. The first rumbles of thunder signaled the arrival of the main event, a stark reminder of nature's power and the importance of heeding its warnings. The storm's fury was on full display as it ripped through central Illinois, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. Tornado sirens wailed, their piercing cries cutting through the heavy air like a knife. Residents scrambled for cover, seeking refuge in basements, interior rooms, and storm shelters. In DeKalb County, radar picked up the telltale signs of rotation within the storm clouds. The atmosphere swirled ominously, and for a heart-stopping moment, it seemed as though a tornado might touch down. Reports of funnel clouds swirled through the air as quickly as the wind itself. Although no tornadoes were confirmed in the area, the threat was real, and the fear was palpable. The storm's high winds, often exceeding 60 miles per hour, were like an invisible hand, uprooting trees, downing power lines, and ripping shingles from roofs. The darkness of night did little to conceal the damage as transformers exploded in showers of sparks, casting an eerie glow on the debris-strewn streets. Across the region, tens of thousands of homes and businesses were plunged into darkness as the power grid buckled under the strain. The storm's roar was punctuated by the clatter of falling branches and the crash of thunder, creating a symphony of chaos that echoed through the night. While the threat of tornadoes loomed large, it was the severe thunderstorms that ultimately left their mark on central Illinois. From the western suburbs of Chicago to the rural communities dotting the landscape, the storms unleashed a relentless barrage of wind, rain, and hail. Southeastern Bond County and Washington County found themselves directly in the storm's crosshairs. A particularly potent thunderstorm cell stalled over the area, unleashing its fury for what felt like an eternity. The National Weather Service issued a severe thunderstorm warning for the region, urging residents to take cover immediately. The storm's high winds, clocking in at over 60 miles per hour, turned everyday objects into dangerous projectiles. Tree limbs became battering rams, capable of smashing windows and damaging cars. Power lines swayed precariously, threatening to snap and plunge neighborhoods into darkness. The heavy rainfall, often coming down in sheets, overwhelmed drainage systems, flooding streets and basements. The air crackled with electricity as lightning danced across the sky, illuminating the storm's fury in brief, but brilliant flashes. Section 4, In the Storm's Wake, Assessing the Damage and Seeking Shelter. As the storm raged on, a sense of vulnerability settled over the region. Families huddled together in their homes, listening to the cacophony of wind and rain battering against their walls. Many sought refuge in basements and interior rooms, away from windows and potential flying debris. The importance of heeding severe weather warnings was driven home with stark clarity. Those who had prepared in advance by securing loose objects, stocking up on supplies, and developing a communication plan were better equipped to weather the storm. In the aftermath of the storm, communities began the arduous task of assessing the damage and putting their lives back together. Downed trees and power lines blocked roads, making travel treacherous. Emergency crews worked tirelessly to restore power, clear debris, and provide assistance to those in need. The storm served as a stark reminder of the unpredictable nature of severe weather and the importance of being prepared. Section 5, Bouncing Back, Emergency Response and Lessons Learned. As the sun rose on a storm-ravaged central Illinois, the true extent of the damage became clear. Downed trees and power lines crisscrossed the landscape, a testament to the storm's power. Debris littered the streets and the air was thick with the smell of wet earth. First responders worked tirelessly to clear roads, assess damage, and provide aid. Utility crews began restoring power to homes and businesses. The storm highlighted the importance of community and resilience. Neighbors shared food, water, and generators. Volunteers assisted with cleanup efforts, their spirits unbroken. The severe weather outbreak of March 14 and 15, 2025, was a stark reminder of nature's power. It underscored the need for early warning systems and sturdy shelters. As central Illinois began recovery, the lessons learned would not be forgotten.